Well, I thought that I'd make a quick little haul video here. Well, actually, we have like 10 titles here. Yeah, exactly 10 titles. But I'm gonna be quick about this. Yeah, I was at this place that I've been to many times before, secondhand store. Pretty busy today on a Saturday. I didn't even know that they were open on a Saturday, but yeah, lots of people there today. But yeah, I picked up 10 DVDs, or actually 9 DVDs and 1 Blu-ray, which I did not plan on doing. So anyway, first I found The Out of Towners, the one with the remake with Steve Martin and Goldie Hawn, as well as John Cleese. This is a remake of a movie with Jack Lemmon. I don't know who played the Goldie Hawn part in the original, but Jack Lemmon was in the original. And there is a 2-pack DVD on Amazon with both of them, which I have been kind of meaning to get, but well, I just found this, and I do prefer to have them on separate releases, so maybe if I can find the original someday. Yeah. I found this, I have no idea what this is, to be honest. Haneke Vibeke Holst trilogy, Swedish trilogy with these 3 movies. 10 hours, 38 minutes, some sort of thriller. I don't know what it is. Pretty long movies, 3 hours, 52 minutes. Anyway, yeah. So just 3 longer movies, TV movies, I guess, maybe in a few different parts. With especially, I like this actress. She's good as well. But I like Susanne Reuter a lot, especially in her comedic parts, because she is known as a comedian slash actress, I guess. But I don't know what to say about this, because I don't know what it is exactly. I think I've seen the DVDs around online and stuff. I've heard about it a little bit, but it was just so cheap. So by the way, all of these were 15 crowns each, which is pretty good deal for some of these. Definitely a really good deal for this. Brothers and Sisters, the complete second season. Sometimes when they have box sets at MIOs, they put them at a higher price, but I guess they did not really pay attention to this being a box set, or to this being a complete season, because this was actually just 15, the same as a movie is. I actually did not like this show. I have season 1, and I watched maybe a couple episodes, and I did not get into it. So you might ask, why did I get this? But I just figured, I don't see this around. It just seems like a DVD that is hard to get, or at least hard to get for this price. And I just thought that if I decide to check it out someday, if I decide to give it another try someday, because I only did watch like 3 episodes tops, then, I'll have this. So why not? And if not, then I'll be able to sell that for more. So anyway. We got a movie called God afton, Herr Wallenberg, which is translates to Good Evening, Mr. Wallenberg. Raoul Wallenberg, as played by Stellan Skarsgård. Wallenberg, whatever you say in English. He was a Swedish, well, I don't know what his title would be necessarily, but he saved a bunch of people from the concentration camps, and a bunch of Jews from who would otherwise have been massacred. So, and I don't know, I've only read about this guy, and I've never seen any dramatized account, whatever, of what he did. So it could be interesting, and Stellan Skarsgård is great, and as well as Erland Josephson, who's been in some Bergman, as well as some Tarkovsky. So yeah, should be good, I think. Speaking of Jack Lemmon, we actually have The Odd Couple 2, which I'm very happy to find. Which I was very happy to find. I've seen the first one, which I think is great, and obviously Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, they've done tons of movies together. This is much later. This is from 1997 even. That must be one of the last movies of both of them, really. I don't think well, I don't know when they died, but yeah, I think that's like, how much is that? 25, 30 years later? At least 25 years after the first one. But yeah, like I said, really enjoyed the first one, so should be fun to see this. I don't know if it's supposed to be that great. I have seen Grumpy Old Men, so maybe it's something like that. It's around the same time, so... oh, a Swedish movie called Blå dårar. I don't know why I said oh, probably because I have no idea what this is. More than just a documentary about soccer or some very dedicated fans of a certain Swedish soccer team that I know nothing about. I mean, I'm not a soccer fan. I guess maybe that's why I reacted like that when I brought this up, or when I took it out of the bag, because a documentary about soccer, well, I don't like sports to begin with, but I like documentaries about people who are weird. Most people are weird in some way, and it depends on how you make the documentary. You know, you can portray ordinary people as weird if you want to, obviously. Just do some tricks with the editing. No, but anyway, I just enjoy watching documentaries about people who are very dedicated to things, or people who have some sort of eccentricity, or people who... I just like seeing what people are up to. I guess, I don't know, it was cheap. I had never heard of it before. I like checking out Swedish documentaries. I have a bunch of them, so... Well, not just Swedish documentaries, documentaries in general about what I said. So anyway, Blå dårar, blue fools. Oh, actually, English version True Blue, it says. English subtitles. Well, we got a movie that I've never heard of before, at least not that I can remember, called Madeline. But this has Frances McDormand in it, and she's great. So it says here, the first full-length feature film based on the beloved children's book series. You know, I've no idea what this is. I've never heard of the books, never heard of the movie. But yeah, Frances McDormand, sold. But it looks like it could be entertaining. This one I was happy to find. I'm not sure if I've read too much about this, but it's definitely one that I wanted to add to my collection of these SVT documentaries. It's called Hugo and Rosa, 2 out of 9 siblings who... it's about the last years of their lives, I guess. Yeah, this filmmaker, he followed these the 2 siblings over 10 years until they died, and they were the last out of 9 siblings who grew up at this place without electricity and water, apparently. Here you can see some other ones of these SVT documentaries. This one I really want. It's called The Old Man in the Cabin. Sounds incredibly exciting, but it sounds good though. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, it's like the documentary called True Blue. There, just people. I've said that so many times before, but I'm more interested in documentaries about some old people living in a cabin than a big worldwide political scam. Whatever, this interests me more. Let's see what we have next. Oh, this is the Blu-ray, The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. I've never seen this, but it's definitely one that I have been wanting to see. I did not just pick it up because it was a Blu-ray and because it was sealed, and it might be resealed, I don't know. But and you know, but I just I do want to see this. I don't know really what it's about, to be honest. Got Ken Watanabe in it as well. But yeah, only one left now. Let's see which one it is. Oh yeah, Falsk som vatten. I don't know if this has an English title, but means false as water, I guess. Again, Stellan Skarsgård, directed by Hans Alfredsson. You might not know him if you don't live in Sweden, but he's quite famous. Yeah, they had 2 copies of this. I don't know why I mentioned that, but yeah, Swedish movie, Swedish thriller. Yeah, so decided to get that. I don't really think I've heard of it before, but yeah, I wanted to add that to the collection. And I did just make a huge unboxing of stuff. Actually, we got the stuff right here. Currently watching Game of Thrones. I'm just taking a break right now to film this video, but you can see the insane amount of stuff here, and you can see some candy wrappers as well. Anyway, yeah, I just mean that I unboxed all of this recently, and I just feel like I want to watch that first. I don't want to add a bunch of new stuff, so I'm gonna put this away actually, or put it up on the shelf or something. And when I had finished all of that on the floor there, then I'll get to this. So if you see me talking about some of these titles in a what I've watched video or whatever in a few months' time, don't be surprised. Not that you would remember me talking about these now, but still, just saying, it might take a while before I get to these. Well, you know, I might check out this sooner or something, because this I'm really curious to see. But most of them I'm just gonna hold off on watching. But I am really happy to have found all of these, because, you know, you can find some great stuff that you never really thought you wanted. Well, I don't know, just you go to a second-hand store and you just find great stuff that you didn't really have in mind at all. But you know, that's not a bad thing. Somehow that sounds like it's a bad thing. It's definitely not. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, that's yeah, anyway, before I confuse you and myself even more, I'll just stop talking. But point is, very happy to have found this, and yeah, whenever I get to it, I'm sure I'll enjoy most of them. So that's it, the haul for today. Thank you for watching.